Hinduism is one of the world's oldest religions, filled with poetry, philosophy, and ritual. But beneath the surface lies a structure of ideas when exposed to logic and modern ethics fall apart. Today we break down both the major and minor teachings in Hinduism that are logically invalid and morally indefensible. No fluff, just facts. Let's begin with the backbone of Hindu social structure, the caste system, or the Varnashrama Dharma. According to this, you're born into a caste based on your karma, and you must live your life within the boundary. Brahmins are at the top, Shudras are at the bottom, Dalits are completely outside. What's the logical flaw? There's no evidence that links your current life to your past life. It assumes a metaphysical process without proof. Moral flaw. Birth-based discrimination is unjust. It dehumanizes millions and locks them into oppression. This is religiously justified apartheid, and the system still haunts India today. Karma and rebirth are core Hindu beliefs. They say your current life is the result of your previous life's actions. If you're suffering now, it's your fault from a life you haven't even remembered. Logical flaw. You can't test this claim. There's no memory, no mechanism, no data, just belief. Moral flaw. It makes people responsible for suffering that they didn't cause onto themselves. Discourages real fixing around the world. It's victim blaming, just in spirituality. Hindu scriptures endorse practices that are disgusting by today's standards. Girls can be married before puberty. Women are told to serve their husbands like gods. Let me quote you one quote from the Manusmriti. A girl should not be married before she reaches puberty. Manusmriti 9.94. You go check it out. Logical flaw. Moral prescriptions shouldn't be frozen in time or immune to critique. Moral flaw. These teachings trap women in a lifelong submission and enable abuse. Call it culture all you want, but it's just plain exploitation. It's just a sacred packaging, Bad. Many Hindus believe that bathing in the Ganges River somehow magically erases one's sins. And not just that, offering coconuts to idols can change your fate. Logical flaw. No evidence suggests rivers cleanse moral guilt, or that physical rituals can change cosmic outcomes. Moral flaw. It reduces responsibility. Instead of fixing bad behavior, you wash it off with water and bribes to gods. It's magical thinking, not moral development. In the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna tells Arjuna to fight and kill his own family members in war. Why? Because it's his Kshatriya Dharma. logical flaw. It sets duty above ethics. You are told to obey your role even if it means mass killing. Moral flaw. It can justify any atrocity in the name of divine duty, which is what caste system warlords and nationalists love. If you're killing your own family member is noble because it's duty, then morality means nothing. And plus, if you look at the story of Mahabharata itself, the Pandavas have no right to the throne. They're not physically the sons of Pandu. They're the sons of Devas from gods what they believe. The original only the original blood is the blood of Dhritarashtra. A test tube baby still like legitimate child. That's what I think. Despite ahimsa being praised, Hinduism still includes blood rituals, especially in tantric and Shakti worship. Goats, chickens, buffaloes, slaughtered to please deities. Why should a divine being need blood to be satisfied? It's unjustifiable and cruel, and it's enabled by tradition. If a god needs a dead animal to be happy, that's not a god worth worshipping. Let's take a look at some minor teachings that are just ridiculous. Drinking cow urine, cure for all diseases, Ayurveda based belief. Eclipse is evil, so you don't eat food, Rahu Ketu myth. Women are impure during menstruation and shouldn't enter temples. Astrological alignments determine your baby's fate. This isn't spirituality, it's superstition wrapped in Sanskrit. And it has nothing to do with the actual cultures that was in India. The actual cultures that was in India worshipped elements and their own ancestors. That's it. Many say these teachings are symbolic or misrepresented, but that's a dodge. The caste system, karma, child marriage, and female suppression are not side notes. They're in the core text. Reformers like Ambedkar and Seaman weren't anti-Hindu by accident. They saw the rot inside the foundation. Until people stop worshipping the books themselves, the problems will stay sacred. You can't have progress without criticism, and blind faith in ancient texts leads to injustice. Hinduism by itself is not evil, but many of its teachings are logically broken and morally bankrupt. The future lies in challenging, not preserving outdated ideas. Any religion, however poetic, must pass the test of reason and humanity. If it fails, rewrite it or leave it behind. But in Hinduism's case, you can't do that because the Krishna says himself that you can't rewrite the scriptures.